Hey everybody, thanks for tuning into my latest Christmas video. This is the 8th or maybe it's the 9th Christmas update video. So thanks for tuning in, thanks for sticking with it. We're counting down with using the CFS model, the long range model from the United States. We're counting down to Christmas, so you could call this a bit of a Christmas countdown really. We've been doing this, as I say, through the last few weeks. A couple of times a week we have a look at the previous day's charts from the CFS model for Christmas Day, and we're attempting to see if there's a pattern emerging. Now, if we get on with the video, I just want to talk about the advertising. There'll usually be a video ad overlay. My other videos at GazWebVids.com. Please play those videos. You'll be supporting GazWebVids.com by doing that. And I want to mention Gav Shop, of course. You can go through to Gav Shop and get your Christmas shopping there. This is a Christmas video. Go and get Christmas shopping once you've watched it, and you can do that by clicking through the Amazon banner, going through to amazon.co.uk and get your Christmas shopping there at the same time. Be supporting GavWebVids.com also, so it'll be a very good thing for everybody. Thank you very much for doing that. So we're going to, as I say, use the CFS model. We're going to start off with Tuesday's chart, and then we'll go through Wednesday's chart, Thursday's chart, and then the final chart, which is today's Friday. Just want to say thank you very much to Weather Online for allowing me to use their charts, by the way. You can find Weather Online on my links page. Just go to the links page and you'll see Weather Online. You can see all of these charts for yourself by clicking on the link on my links page. And thank you very much, Weather Online, for doing that. So this is the chart from, or this was the chart from Tuesday, and this is very good if you're looking for cold, because we've got a cold easterly wind, a cold easterly airstream established here across the country. We've got these low pressures diving southwards through the country. This is a cold chart, not severely cold, but it's cold enough for snow in many parts of the country. This area of low pressure would be producing rain, probably in the southwest, but many parts of the country would be having snow with this. And as we go beyond this, actually, very interestingly, this sets up for a really cold block spell between Christmas and New Year, so we can definitely put this one down as a cold and wintry chart from the CFS model. Now, the next chart we're going to look at is from Wednesday. I had a bit of a problem on Wednesday because I wasn't able to see the actual chart itself on Wednesday for Christmas Day. Annoyingly, those few slides just between, say, around the 23rd to around the 27th just wasn't showing up on that update on Wednesday. So this is the next best thing. This is for the 29th of December. And again, this is a very cold chart. Big area of high pressure here over Scandinavia, low pressure block to the Atlantic. We're bringing a cold easterly flow across the British Isles, and this low pressure is coming up against that cold air is bringing snow into the west. Now, remember, this isn't for Christmas Day. This is for Saturday, the 29th of December. But really, I think we can put this one down also as a cold Christmas sort of setup. Certainly going out beyond Christmas towards the New Year. Very cold easterly to southeasterly setup. Now, as we move through to the next chart, this is from Thursday's update, and this one has high pressure here sitting across Scandinavia, Central Europe. We're bringing in this southeasterly flow. This is a very cold and frosty sort of Christmas Day, if this was right. It's not unsettled, it's not snowing across any parts of the country, really, but it's very frosty. And if this was right, daytime temperatures would be struggling to get above freezing. We'd have hard, maybe severe nighttime frost as well. So three charts and all really implied that we're going to get a cold Christmas, and this one is a sort of a frosty sort of cold Christmas, whereas the other ones were more of a classic block sort of easterly type Christmas. That's not quite the case with this. High pressure is more centred across Central Europe, but nevertheless it's still cold, and it will be a very frosty, seasonable sort of feeling Christmas Day. And then finally we're going into the latest chart, which is Friday, and this one is in complete contrast. This is a much milder Atlantic type pattern. The high pressure, the heights are down here to the south of the British Isles and bridging in across England and Wales. The low pressures in the Atlantic, so we're bringing in this west to southwesterly flow. Now, this isn't very mild because we've actually got a bump of high pressure in the flow here, so this is probably near normal actually. Temperatures around 7-8 degrees in the south, 5-6s in the north, mainly dry, quite mild. It's a nice sort of Christmas Day type setup. But unlike the first 3 charts, this one really isn't particularly cold. But 3 out of 4 isn't bad, as they say. 3 charts there, definitely go for cold Christmas. That first one is particularly cold, wintry. Actually, I'll just go back to it. This is a particularly cold and wintry sort of chart. If you want it to be snowing across parts of the country on Christmas Day, this is the one for you. It's not severely cold. It isn't as cold as that one that we saw 2 or 3 weeks ago. I'm sure you remember it. It was really easterly winds stretching from Russia right way to Canada. That's sort of very, very extreme chart. This one isn't in the same ballpark as that, but it is cold, it is wintry. And then the other 2 after that were cold as well. We couldn't actually see Christmas Day itself on the second one, but just going beyond Christmas Day, it was cold. Scandinavian high easterly winds, low pressure blocked in the Atlantic. And then the third one was sort of a frosty cold, a different type of cold, but it was pretty frosty, and it would have been really cold, maybe even quite foggy as well. So 3 or 4 charts there going for cold. Now come back on Tuesday, we'll be doing it all over again. Tuesday we'll be finishing with the CFS model, so we'll have the last few charts from CFS, and then we'll go beyond that and we'll start to use, be able to use the GFS, the actual global forecasting system model, which starts, or I should say it finishes, at 384 hours out. We'll be able to start using that from Tuesday, so come back to that. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.